Every Yu-Gi-Oh format has its own meta. That meta influences the decks we play and will saturate the pool of decks in any given tournament. But given that Tengu Plant format is the most diverse format in Yu-Gi-Oh's history, I wanted to even the playing field and hold a tournament with one of every type of deck getting representation. This series seeks to determine if the traditional Tengu Plant meta will remain supreme or if a new champion will be crowned. Welcome to the Tournament of Tournaments Season 2. Alright guys, welcome back to Season 2 of Tournament of Tournaments. We have a lot of changes that are being made. As you can see, we even got a new intro going on, so that's pretty hype. But I wanted to talk about all these different changes so you guys know exactly what is going on and why we're even doing a Season 2. So the first thing to note is while we are not saying goodbye to Joe forever, he will be in the Tournament of Tournaments. Me and him just had way too many scheduling conflicts to continue doing another full-length, year-long series together, which means I needed to find someone else who could work a bit better with me in terms of getting episodes out. So I am now going to be doing the series with the Cali effect. He'll be playing majority of the games with me, but I will still have guests coming in, including some familiar faces from last season and even some new people entirely. So that's pretty exciting. And then the other thing, this is kind of the main reason why I wanted to do a second season of Tengu Plant format, Tournament of Tournaments, is because I wanted to swap to the Toronto format. In the original Tournament of Tournaments, this was at the launch of my channel, and during that time, we were Team Dark World. I guess me and Joe were both Team Dark World, so we were like, let's keep it in. But after kind of going off of what Konami guidelines set up and stuff like that, we decided, okay, it's probably best to try to see how this goes with the Toronto pool, since that is kind of the standard way people are playing Tengu Plant now. So we wanted to go that route. And then the other thing is, there's a lot of decks that over time have been drastically improved on since the last time that we, saw play with them. So even Infernity recently just won a couple tournaments, which is kind of crazy, but there's just so many decks that have seen so many optimizations. I think my Gate Hero list at the time of Season 1 was like absolutely atrocious, and now that's significantly better. So there's a lot of decks that have been improved on, and even some new decks that I'm adding into the pool, which I think will be really cool for you guys to watch. But I think it's important that we get this all the way out. We got to see what every deck's true potential is, especially with updated deck lists and even new builds coming in. And so you might be wondering, how am I adding new decks into the mix with, and continuing our bracket? Well, this season, we're actually going to be doing a preliminary bracket. Last season, Joe and I just decided to cut random decks we thought were not very good and try to, I guess, narrow it down to the ones we thought were the best and then play a bracket of 64 from there. But this time around, I decided, to avoid cutting decks, we're going to basically play with a 32 deck bracket of kind of janky or more interesting lists than you would typically be used to seeing. And after we're done playing that, the top 8 of that bracket is going to move in to the bracket of the upper decks that are, more common meta stuff and, whatever maybe did well in the last season, stuff like that. We moved those in, and so now it's going to be basically top 8 of the 32 bracket will move on and then play out the 64 bracket to make an even bracket and include a significant amount of more decks compared to where we were last season, which I think is really, really hype because, again, I don't really like the idea of cutting decks, especially because given that the experiment is I want to have basically everything in here. That being said, I did decide to cut a few decks from the pool that I just didn't think were very entertaining. So for example, I cut Chainburn because Chainburn at the end of the day is just not very fun to watch and it's not very good in the format anyway. So I figured that you guys would prefer to see other decks kind of butt heads than, that kind of lack of interactive gameplay of Chainburn. As well as I cut some other decks that I just think there are better, more optimized versions of. For example, Disaster Dragons. That's like an old 2010 build. And the reality is there's just a lot better ways to play dragons in Tengu Plant format because of Ravine and Dragoonity and stuff like that. So I've added some different dragon type builds into the tournament, but I did remove Disaster Dragons as well just because it doesn't really seem all that worth it in my opinion. But yeah, so you're going to see all new decks, some spicy personal builds of mine get thrown in. I had to get it to a total of like 90-some deck lists to enable this bracket. So there's a lot more than what's just on my website, which is really hype. So I really hope you guys are excited and looking forward to this season. And without any further ado, let's hop right into our first set of games.
So this is the Harpies deck that I modified just a little bit off of TCG Rewind's website. Overall, this Harpie deck is built to be able to use Harpie's Hunting Ground to destroy your opponent's spell and trap cards, which means that cards like Harpie Lady #1 and Harpie Queen are essential to the deck. Elegant Egotist allows you to be able to duplicate your Harpie Lady 1s, and Icarus attack alongside of Hysteric Party allows you to be able to control your opponent's board. The big guy is some Morg here, and this card is crazy good. Picture it like Blackluster Soldier for the archetype, and combined with Anti-Spell Fragrance, it prevents your opponent from playing any spell and trap cards. Overall, I think that Harpies is a tier 0 Tengu Plant deck, but it's time to put some money where our mouth is and prove that the deck is insane.
All right. So for this first episode of Season 2, it wouldn't be Tournament of Tournaments if I didn't goof something up like right away. So, you know, for this episode, unfortunately, I did goof up my overlay during the gameplay. So instead of seeing like the normal overlay you would see from like previous episodes, I played the entire game from this POV. So you're going to see it kind of looking like this, which is a bit annoying. You'll still see Callie up there, and just know it'll be fixed for next episode. Obviously, not ideal, but it is what it is. You know, I felt like the episode was still pretty fun and entertaining, so I didn't want to like completely redo the whole thing just to like have a slightly better POV. But you know, just keep that in mind when watching. It will not remain this way, but we're going to move on, and we are going to focus on the deck I am playing today, which is Amazon's. You know, we got the beautiful monsters of the My Valentine archetype, you know, and the one thing I've learned about bad archetypes is you slap a couple scrap beasts in it, you can kind of supplement it. You know, you got Amazon's Village. This card is a field spell that basically makes it so when any of your Amazon's monster get destroyed, you can just summon another one. And so that's really, really cool in conjunction, especially with Chainmaster, where you can look at your opponent's hand. But also, this is why the scrap engine's kind of nice for it, is with the field spell, you can pop your Amazon's monsters to the pop cards your opponent controls and then still summon from deck again, which I think is really nice. So yeah, I really kind of liked this this little engine in here. I think this works. The reason why Scrap Goblin is in here is because of Ancient Fairy Dragon. This lets us, you know, summon this to get our field spell online versus other field spell decks. I felt like that was a little nice touch. Plus, you can kind of loop it. If you like pop Scrap Beast with Scrap Dragon, you can bring back Scrap Goblin and vice versa. You kind of loop that out. That being said, we're playing like almost like a hand control variant. With Chainmaster, you get to look at your opponent's hand and take a monster out of it when it's destroyed by battle. And that's like kind of crazy because you can even like crash it with a village or like crash an Amazon's monster to get to it to crash or whatever, to steal cards out of your opponent's hand. And then that's why we're on double Mind Crush and Dust Shoot. We're just trying to control what our opponent's trying to do in the hand while maintaining these floaty cards. Not a terrible strategy. Is it super great or ideal? Probably not, but I don't think this deck is that bad in this initial bracket, so I'm kind of excited to see how it goes. Versus Harpies, it's a bit scary because we have Field Spell Wars, and this deck does kind of rely on its background a bit, so, you know, if they can start setting up Hunting Ground and popping my back row, then it gets a little sketchy, but we'll just have to see how it goes. All right, Tournament of Tournaments Season 2. We're starting it off with a banger. Obviously doing things a bit differently. We don't have Joe just playing the whole thing. Instead, we got Callie Effect. I roped him into playing all these stupid decks with me, you know. And this is an interesting episode because we're going to basically see which of My Valentine's archetypes is better or worse, I guess you could say, you know. Because we got Harpies versus Amazons, and I don't know how you're feeling about this one. What's your preference, Mr. Callie Effect?
Okay, so first of all, neither archetype is stupid. That's what we goofed up with. Both of these archetypes are top tier Tengu decks, okay?
Top tier,
Tengu
okay.
Plant, what is that? Agents, who cares? Gravekeepers, not even close. Everybody knows that the best decks in Tengu Plant, every real person that knows the best decks in Tengu Plant are Harpies and Amazonas. And today we're going to be duking it out to see who's king of the jungle.
I'm sure there's at least one person who agrees with you.
That's pretty cold, man.
All right, well, we'll start with the rock, paper, scissors, and we'll kind of go from there.
Yeah.
Oh,
By the way, if you guys agree with Harpies and Amazonas being best decks, go ahead and post down below in the comment section. Let us know Harpies are the queens or Amazonas run the jungle.
Amazonas are the Dami mommies, you know what I'm saying?
It's the closest you're going to get the Dobby mommies and goat. Or Tengu, my apologies.
All right, standby main. I'm starting with a pot of duality. Whew.
Ooh, nice little dark bribe you got there. You trying
I
to
think
bribe me? Oh, you
I'm
want
gonna
to take
take
that?
it.
All right.
That sounds good. And then we're gonna set a monster. This is kind of awkward because I know you're on Harpies, and that field spell goes hard when you open a lot of back room.
Ooh,
But
that looks real. That's spicy. Well, I'm going to go ahead and start off my turn by drawing a card.
yep.
And then I'm going to go ahead and activate Pot of Duality, allowing me to see the top 3 cards unless you want to dark bribe this.
Oh no, that is totally fine.
All right, just making sure. Oh, and right off the top, we're going to see a Harpie Queen.
Sure.
I'm going to go ahead and immediately add that to my hand.
All right.
Oh, well. Come
I
here,
mean, you
Harpie
just-
Queen.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the rest gets shuffled into my deck, so. I don't know, man. I hope you're ready for this. You can't dark bribe that. Next, I will follow up by setting a monster in defense.
Oh.
And then I will personally pass my turn.
I see. All right. Well, I'll draw for turn. I don't want to just leave you with a monster, so I guess I'll adorable summon Amazon's Chainmaster.
Oh my god, look at your opponent's hand, then add 1 monster card. What kind of diabolical is this?
I'm gonna attack your set card.
You just so happen to attack into my Blackwing Zephyros that's setting me up for later on in the duel. You will see the ire of how these winged beasts work together.
That is scary.
Alright. So let's go ahead and draw here. Oh, that card's even scarier. That's all I can tell you right now. I'm actually going to go ahead and activate my Harpie Queen here. You already know what it does. It allows me to get Harpie's Hunting Ground from my deck to my hand. So prepare to get cooked. And then I want to see if you can
At resolution, I'm gonna activate my crush and declare Harpie's Hunting Ground.
So to keep things, are we going by Konami current policy, or are we? I don't know what.
So historically, you would see hand unless all copies are discarded. I think that's how they do it for online tournaments, and then for in person, it is you don't show like for an official Konami tournament. But I think we'll just go off of what historical was.
So you see him cheating right here, right? You see him. You heard what he said. Historically,
hey,
we
gotta set the precedent now. You know, if you want it, then that means in the future you don't get it either. You know,
Konami policy dictates that you don't get to see my hand, sir.
Okay. I mean, if you want to go off Konami policy, we're just sticking with it. You know, we gotta set the precedent.
we got him, boys. I get to keep my knowledge in my head. All right. Next, oh yeah, I'm not gonna lie, you did put me in an interesting spot. I'm going to go ahead and activate Dark Hole here.
Oh, yeah, I have to bribe that.
Yes, you do. Thank you for the free card, my good sir. I will draw. That's not what I wanted to see at all. That's kind of crazy how that worked out. All right. This is rough. this is really rough for me. I'll then go ahead and I'll activate Monster Reborn.
Oh, what is your target?
The monster that I'm going to be bringing back to my side of the field is Harpie Queen, unless you have something to stop me.
I actually think that opens a whole can of worms. I'm going to judgment that.
That's actually not dumb. It is the smartest thing you can do. But I can tell you, your days are numbered. I'm going to go ahead and set a card face down, and that's going to be the end of my turn.
All right, I will draw for turn. Stand by main phase.
Yes, sir.
I will enter battle phase and attack you for 1500.
Ah, that's unfortunate.
And I pass back to you.
All right, so I'm gonna need a draw. Monster Koto. All right, this is this doesn't feel good at all. All right, so I will set one monster in defense.
Oh my
and
gosh.
That is, I'll set another card face down. That's the end of my turn.
I'll draw. Well, I guess I'll just attack.
Bro, you are an absolute fool. You just so happen to attack into my strongest monster.
Oh no.
Summoner Monk.
Oh my god, it's huge.
Bro, look at the booty on that thing, bro. 1,600? You're
You got
3,900 life points away from losing the game.
Alright, well, I'll pass.
All right. And I'm going to follow up by another monster in defense.
Oh
Attack
my
this
God.
one if you will.
I'll draw. Standby main. I'm gonna normal summon Amazon's Paladin.
That's a problem.
It's a big boy.
That's an Amazon woman, female.
Is there a response to my summon?
I have nothing to your summon.
I will enter battle phase and I will attack the summoner monk.
That feels good. You got that piece of trash off my field.
Now we'll attack this one. Is it also a summoner monk?
It is a second. Nah, it's a Sengan this time.
Okay.
But then I will get Sengan's effect, dog. Now,
Sure.
And that ain't putting you in the best spot in the world. I'm just letting you know right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna add Harpie quick. No, I'm messing. I wish. I wish. Yikes. Yeah, I think my best bet is to actually add Harpie Lady 1.
Interesting. Okay. Well, in that case, I will end my turn.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and start off with the. Bro, this deck is cheeks. We're gonna go ahead and normal summon Harpie Lady 1.
All right.
And all wind monsters will gain 300 attack because of this card.
You got it.
All right, now it's time for us to figure out what that face down defense position monster is, because I ain't gotten rid of none of your girls, and you've gotten rid of 1.5 of mine. We don't know what Summoner Monk is just yet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my Harpie Lady 1 to attack into your face down defense monster.
I'm gonna activate its effect.
Oh yeah, go ahead, yeah, go ahead.
Oh.
What are you stopping here?
Interesting. What do I want?
Exactly.
None of this looks very good. Maybe
Exactly.
the Veiler? I think I actually want the Veiler as the best card here.
You don't want the Veiler at all. You literally do not want the Veiler. Give it back, please.
All right, well, yeah, your hand kind of sucks.
Kinda? Bro, you convinced me to play Creation Resonator. And now that I've drawn it, I've realized it is the most dog card that I could have drawn.
It's not that bad.
It's not.
just
Yeah, says the
not
person with
that
my effect Veiler in their hand.
good. All right, well, I think I'm just going to enter battle phase and attack your Harpie Lady 1.
Not so fast, Kaiba.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to go ahead and activate my Icarus Attack Trap card. By tributing off my Harpie Lady number 1, your 2 monsters are toast.
All right, fair enough. In battle phase, I'll call the Haunted back to Paladin.
That's not very nice at all.
And we'll swing in for 1,800.
Hey, what's up with you looking at my hand, G? Like, what's up with you doing all that?
Hey, that's what Amazons do. They get to look at the hand. It's pretty sick.
That is not what it. That's mind crushing. You trying to spy my hand? All right. That's your trap dust shoots that you play. You be trying to G check me, bro.
All right. Well, here. What you want to do is you want to summon a really high attack monster and attack into my Amazon swordswoman.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna summon a monster. Well, I don't know, maybe 3,900 attack. That might do the trick, right?
That'd be perfect.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and set these 2 cards face down, and that's gonna be the end of my turn.
All right. So we set the summoner. Oh, thank God! I finally drew this OP card. All right. I will activate Amazon's Village.
That card came out here.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we're cooked. I picked the wrong deck. We're cooked.
I normal summon Amazon's trainee.
Oh my God! Hold on. If a monster is destroyed by card effect or battle, you can special summon. We're cooked. Yeah. What are you doing?
Enter battle phase. Trainee will attack your set monster, and I gain 200 attack permanently.
Oh, so scary. What is 3,500?
Then we'll swing in for my paladin is at 2,000, so yeah, 3,500, and it's still in battle phase. We'll go for game.
Oh, well, I can tell that you can't math because, first of all, your monsters gain 200 attack, so it would have more than 3,500.
Oh,
Second
true.
of all, you're bad at the game, okay? All right? Thirdly, your deck on your website has led me astray. I'm not saying it's a bad deck. I'm saying it has led me astray. But of course, if you guys want to see some awesome spots where you can get your Tengu Plant deck profiles, make sure to go to tcgrewind.com.
All right. We'll accept the rematch. We'll go to game 2. We'll see what happens. You know, maybe you just got unlucky. You know, you did draw the creation.
My name is TCG Rewind, and I play Son of Judgment Dark Bribe, Call of the Hunted, and I make sure Callie gets bad hands.
Well, hey, you gonna go first. So
Damn right I'm going first.
maybe you set up the Samorg, and I can't set my Dark Bribes. Think about that.
You know what? If I could ever draw a monster of merit, I will.
Okay.
But I'm going to go ahead and start off my turn by normal summoning Tour Guide from
Wait,
the Underworld.
you didn't draw for turn.
Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, I forgot about that. That's the best thing about Tengu Plant. I'll summon out my Tour Guide from the Underworld and use it
All
to
right.
back.
That's fine.
All right. I'll use my Tour Guide to be able to special summon my Sanjin, as my high school teacher would used to call it. And then I will set one card face down. No. 2 cards face down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then I'll pass my turn.
All right. Well, I'm gonna draw for turn.
On your draw phase.
Oh,
You
no,
have looked
no.
at my hand way too many times. Okay? So it is time that I get to see what you got going on. Let me see what you got, bro. I'm just trying to. Oh, this is what you own. Mind Crush? Huh? See, your deck is built so much better. Bro, like you literally have a way to stop the dust shoot right here.
Hey, I technically built both decks. You know what I'm saying?
And obviously you built one deck significantly stronger than the other. I'm just putting that out there. You go ahead and you get rid of the Swords Woman. We got Rian, Double Chain, Duality, and Mind Crush.
All right. Sounds good.
Rian, Double Chain, Duality, Mind Crush. Crazy.
Well, in that case, I'll just go ahead and activate Pot of Duality.
Okay. So Rian, Double Chain.
I'm gonna get the space and activate it.
Rian, Double Chain. Good. All right, cool.
Nice. All right. Then I'm gonna activate Rhoda.
Okay, so we got Double Chain, Mind Crush.
And I'm gonna get the trainee
Double Chain, Mind Crush, Trainee.
attack.
You sure you don't want to talk into my Senyan, though?
I'm positive.
You sure?
All right, now I permanently gain 200 attack.
Ooh.
Oh, and that goes to the bottom of your deck instead of to the graveyard. Wait, I should have attacked the Sengen. What the hell?
Yeah, I don't know why you...
Wait. All right, I'm attacking Sengen. Leave it to a guy.
Goofy.
All right, because the Sengen doesn't trigger. It goes to top, bottom of deck.
Why wouldn't it? Both of X would activate, unless it says it goes to the...
Instead of going to the graveyard.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You got rid of my Senyan, and you put it to the bottom of the deck instead of sending it to the graveyard.
Oh, yeah.
So the card's literally Sengan Killer. That's crazy.
And I'll end my turn.
So I took 500 from that exchange?
Yes.
All right, let's go ahead and draw for turn. What? Oh. I'll normal summon Tour Guide number 2 and use it.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So now you get Sengen back.
Now you get thinking back.
Do you want to crash your Sengen into my trainee? That'd be
Oh,
sick.
definitely. That seems like the best thing. Who knows what Trainee Wood does? It can't put a card back to the bottom of the deck instead of moving it to the graveyard.
Well, hey, look at this. You got a nice little, you got a Leviathan and a free Sangan. Tour Guide's OP. I don't have Tour Guide.
Bro, this has been a Tour Guide deck. How many Harpie monsters have you seen me summon?
One. Last duel. Yep.
Oh, yeah, I guess it was. You know what? I got it for name, too. You know, I was like, this is a Harpie deck. I got to summon at least one Harpie here. I can't be looking bad like this.
All right, I'm taking the 800. Would you like to attack directly? I might have
Yes, I would
Gorse.
like to attack it directly. You don't have Gorse. No. And that'll conclude my turn.
All right. I'll draw for turn. Ugh. This is looking good. We'll set 1 and set 2 and pass.
That's crazy because we already know what that is. I'll go ahead and draw for turn. Oh, my God. What is going on here? No, ain't no way. Ain't no way. I'm going to go ahead and activate Mind Control.
Ah!
Hand her over. Yes, she's thick. She's thick. Yes, Queen. Yes.
This is not good for me.
Well,
That's
then
a really
flip
good
summon
card.
her and then normal summon Effect Veiler.
Yeah, that's fine.
You ain't getting her back. You already know you're not getting her back.
Okay.
I am fairly positive with high accuracy that your face down card is Mind Crush.
It's Mirror Crush.
Mirror Crush? Yeah, I'll take that risk. I'll go ahead and go into battle phase. And now Sangan, Levianeer, and Catastrophe will all attack for a grand total of 5,700.
Yeah, we're fine. We got 500 life points.
500 life points left, big dog. And I have an Ally of Justice, Harpie Lady Catastrophe on the field.
Mm-hmm. Oh, perfect. This is where it gets good. All right. You thought you had a plan.
Okay.
I'll attack your Sangan.
All right, I'm going to use Sangan's effect. We've been through this, haven't we?
Yep.
What should I add to my hand that you will eventually discard? Oh, I know. Dark Samorg. You can't add Dark Samorg. You can't add Dark Samorg, Goofy.
Oh, true.
I wish. Bro,
you know what? I'm not even going to activate the res. It doesn't matter.
I absolutely wish. There's like not a single card we can add in here that would actually be beneficial.
You get
that
Tour
kind of
Guide.
go crazy. Tour Guide?
Because you still got the Resonator.
You know, I do have a target for Tour Guide, even though the target for Tour Guide's completely dog water. Like, I'm scared to add the card for Tour Guide, but I'm also scared to not add the card for Tour Guide, and then you just, you know, I draw it.
I'll pass.
Oh.
No. We'll wait, and then in your draw phase, I'm going to activate it and call Summoner Monk.
That's crazy, fam. How you going to get rid of a monk like that? He ain't do nothing wrong to nobody.
Next, I'll activate my second Mind Crush and call the head of Exodia.
All right, cool. Well, just to show you should have called Dark Samorg, my boy.
Did you have it?
You should have called. That's what I.
Oh, that hand was stacked. Wait, that hand was actually really good.
That bro, don't lie to me like that. Did you?
Wait,
it was good.
You had Monk and Samorg?
I added
and
Monk,
Egotist?
and you discarded it.
Oh, true.
Goofy.
Alright, well, hey, we're in game 3. It's not that bad, you know? It's not that bad.
You know, I think you summoned maybe quintuple the amount of Amazoness monsters that I've summoned Harpies monsters.
Yeah, that is how it be. But
If
that's because Amazons are okay and Harpies are, like, not that good.
I picked Harpies thinking that it would be different.
Thinking that you could make Draco Sack?
Oh, definitely, man. Harpie channeler and stuff.
All right, well, we'll see what happens in game 3. You know, I'll bring it back.
Ironically, your website actually gave me some really good insight on what to do.
Yeah, see, unfortunately, my side deck just does like nothing against Harpies, so we just gamba it, you know. But I don't know what deck what deck would be siding for the Harpie matchup, you know.
Wait, Everybody should be siding for the Harpie matchup. What are you talking about?
Let's grab. You know what? This is the best card in Yu-Gi-Oh.
He genuinely thinks Mind Control is the best card in Yu-Gi-Oh. Help this soul.
In Yu-Gi-Oh in 2011. I'm gonna activate this and search this card.
Holy, I just realized we're still by the old Yu-Gi-Oh rules where if I play a field spell, it gets rid of your field spell, right?
True. Yep, we have
it.
Field Spell Wars.
I love it.
I will set 2 cards and I will pass.
All right, let's see what I got here. Oh, let's go ahead and start off with Duality ourselves.
Sure.
Oh, I know this card's really good against you. Damn it. Okay. I'm going to add Harpie Lady 1 to my hand.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's a great play. And then I am going to mimic you by setting a card in defense. And ending my turn.
Interesting. All right. Well, I'm going to draw for turn.
Yeah.
And I'm going to normal summon a swordswoman.
Yes, sir.
I'll attack.
And you get rid of my Sengan.
That's pretty good.
Yes, sir. With that, I will add... Woo! You're going to love this card. Wow, actually, there's huh. I may have fumbled that back then. I don't know what I was thinking. I'll add Gale to my hand.
Adding Gale? All right.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I will pass.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and draw. Anything here?
Nothing.
Stand by main.
Yep.
Aha! You fell for my bluff.
Okay.
Harpie Queen.
Sure.
All right, Harpie Queen will get me Harpie's Hunting Ground. Anything here?
Nothing here.
Oh, yes. Finally. I'll then activate Harpie's Hunting Ground.
I chain MST.
I hate this Yu-Gi-Oh deck. You just took all the wind out of my sails. I still got some things. I'll go ahead and normal summon Harpie Lady number 1.
Sure.
Then I'll activate Elegant Egotist on my Harpie Lady number 1.
Yep, that's fine.
I'll summon out another Harpie Lady.
Yep.
There's probably I definitely should have grabbed the Icarus attack, and I'm kind of regretting that now. I'll then activate Puppet Plant to take control of your Amazon.
Oh, that's really good. Yeah.
Next, I will set a card face down because I already know what that face down card is. And we'll go to battle phase. I will attack with your swordswoman.
Yeah, I will activate Master and activate Village. So I'll take 1500. And I get to... Chainlink 1 would be Master, Chainlink 2 would be Village, so I'd special summon first, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, just go. I mean, does it really matter?
Well, I think the Gale is like pretty good for me. Yeah, definitely take the Gale. I think I have to put this on field for you to send it to my hand.
Oh. Let me put it back in my hand then. There you go.
Woohoo! Alright, now I get a summon.
That's kind of cool.
What do I want to summon out from the deck here? What's a good card? So your Harpie ladies are plus 600, so they're 21. And I can get, highest attack would be Paladin, which would have 2,000. So that's unfortunate. So, do I just, you know what?
Nothing I can do here. That card's actually ridiculously strong. That's literally all I can say is that your card's strong.
That is a strong card.
That's crazy.
I got the warning here. Alright. I will draw for turn. Stand by main phase. I'm gonna normal summon Amazon Sage.
If this card attacks and is still on the field, okay, cool.
That doesn't sound promising to me.
Nothing sounds promising to you.
But I guess your guy has more attack, so I have to switch Chainmaster to attack. And I will enter battle phase and attack.
Yeah. That is so, like, trash. Like, I'm in a lose-lose situation here. This deck is completely trash.
And I attack for 1,400.
Nah. You attack for 600, okay?
Okay.
Monster. Well, actually, you attack for 600.
It is 600, yeah. All right. So let's see. You have Utopia, or not Utopia. You have Tour Guide in hand, so that means you can Tour Guide on the next turn. Make Leviathan is your best play. So there's no way I lose a monster. Actually, I think I just pass.
All right, draw. What the? I hate this deck. I'll normal summon out Tour Guide and use its effect.
Sure.
I'll summon out Creation Resonator.
Yep.
And next, I'll use these two to be overlaid. You won't believe what I'm summoning here.
Uh-oh. Leviathan Dragon. Okay.
Never would have guessed. And now we'll...
Kill something.
Like, your deck makes it less desirable to do anything. Like, just whatever I do, it makes it non-desirable.
So what you're saying is Amazons are actually OP.
Yeah, Amazons are tier 1. Harpies are probably tier 1.5. And then there's the rest of the Tingle Plant meta.
Yeah. Well, so that in that case, it'd be like more like Amazon's tier 0, Harpies tier 1, and then everything else is below that.
Nah. Like there's other tier 1 decks. I would say Harpies are just like a smidget below tier 1.
All right, I'm gonna take 800, and I'll pay the 15 and steal the last card out of your hand.
You only can steal monsters.
Oh,
That's
true.
how down bad I am.
Oh no! I guess I get a special summon too. You should have Harpies Hunting Ground. Actually, you should do that first. Do that first so I don't get the summon.
Oh, shit. You're right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
You want to just go back and...
No, you can just activate the Hunting Ground so that I don't get the effect. I also lose 200 more. Okay. But, then I don't pay the 15 because you wouldn't have a card in your hand to activate it.
I literally said that ruling and then completely forgot about it. I mean, if that's the case, it'd probably be better to attack.
Sage? Sure. So I'll take an extra 100.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then leave you with Chainmaster, and that's all we got.
All right. Well, I'll draw for turn.
What'd you draw? Yes, the Field Spell War.
But now I have a pretty useful card here in this exact situation. I remember I got this Gale from somebody, and it was a really nice card to add.
Yeah.
So we'll attack over it.
1750. Yep. Yeah. You happy about that one?
I am happy about that one.
I could not be more salty right now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pass. We'll leave this.
I am down bad. Literally, the best I could do is summon out Harpie Queen.
Ooh, okay.
And then
and kill the Gale. Sure. All right. So I'll take 600. Hey, I'm getting low on life.
I'm getting low on life, but I got 3 cards in hand: a Field Spell and a monster. Snatches cards out of here. Man, if you don't go home.
I do have the best card in Yu-Gi-Oh! So.
Yeah, it's not. We did see that card, didn't we?
Yeah, we did know this card existed. So we'll overlay here and then get a... Oh, actually... Ooh, I'm actually kind of down bad if you rip a Samorg, so I actually think I make Roach here. And we go swing it in for big damage.
All right. Let's see what we got here.
Also, you take 200 more because of the village.
Oh, yeah.
So you're out of warning range. Oh, okay. That's a top deck. That's actually a very...
Stop.
Oops.
Stop.
It's a good top deck here.
Stop. Stop. I like how you make up stuff just to get viewers hella engaged. I love it. I absolutely love it. But let's not pretend tour guide into tour guide is something revolutionary.
Oh, wait. I guess you don't really have a way. Like, you don't have a target. You can't, like, there's no other Leviathan here, so.
Actually, where's that creation resonator? Give me that trash.
Oh, I like it.
That. Oh, I sided it out like a smart person because the card's trash. Makes sense.
Damn, bro. Don't disrespect. If you control so level 8 or higher synchro monster, you can special summon it from your hand. Also, I don't think it's sided out. It's in your graveyard.
Oh, well, good. I'm still tilted. The card's ass. Yep, that's all I got.
Big draw. That's a good card. Yeah, battle phase. We'll do 900 here and attack over the other guy. The crazy part is you haven't even seen the main spice of this deck either.
What's the main spice?
It's a level 4 tutor that could summon out a big boy that could pop my guys and trade pretty heavy.
Oh, crazy. I wish that I could.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to go ahead and use my Harpie Lady to attack into your Swordswoman.
She's at 17.
It does not matter here. It legitimately does not matter here.
It does not matter here. We did it! Alright, this answers the questions. Mai should have been playing Amazon's way sooner. You know, she's fought Harpies for too long. You know,
I think you're a little wrong here. And the reason why I think you're a little wrong is because obviously Harpies are the best deck. But Konami, they did something to Harpies. They put something in the water or something to prevent the deck from being to its full potential right now. And that's fine.
That's true.
Sometimes decks get that. But I still have wholehearted belief in Harpies when we do the next season.
So what you're saying is Harpies, if they had Channeler plus Dracossack, are actually playable in this format.
Harpies plus Channeler and Dracossack are tier 0. Like, I be happy that Konami didn't grace you with something so terribly powerful. You automatically lose the game.
I'd be interested to test that if I'm being honest, because there's no other deck really in Tengu that can make a rank 7. So this would be the only one that could. So it'd be like Dracossack would be a Harpies exclusive card. So at that point, is it actually good? You know what I'm saying?
Think about it. You also got to think there's Hysteric Sign, right? Because that came out too. And then there's the Harpie Exi.
Well, I'm saying don't include Hysteric Sign in the format. I'm talking just Channeler and Dracossack. Doesn't make the deck tier 0.
You see this? You see this? He wants to give you half of the cards, but not the whole cards. He's scared. He's scared.
With Harpie, what's the one that... Harpie Dancer, the one that bounces, and the field spell, Divine Wind of the Mist Valley. There's also, like, viable stuff with that. But that card doesn't exist yet. Divine Wind of the Mist Valley does, but you can't play Harpie Dancer. But hey,
just be happy. Just be happy. You got lucky there. You got real lucky.
Hey, you know what? We'll see if Amazons can continue to get lucky as they continue on in tournaments. I think they're gonna win it all. I don't know about you, but you know if they beat Harpies, they can beat anything.
They're tier 0. They're tier 0. They're bugging.
So guys, that's going to wrap it up for this week's episode of Tournament of Tournaments. As a reminder, we'll be releasing new episodes of this series every single Friday. So make sure you guys are subscribed not only to me, but also to Cali Effect to help support the series and stay up to date on when we release new episodes. But we'll just give a quick shout out to my patrons. So shout out to Eric Gagnon, Grant Johnson, Beast-Eyes, Slap God, My Dude, Photo Shooty, Brian Ford, and Sven Albrand. Thank you guys so much for the support. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and have a great time doing today.